Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Tuesday. All right, today is Tuesday, May the 5th. All right, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. Okay, Taco Tuesday could be significant, but I hope you guys are doing well, okay, feeling well. Even if you're not having a good day, that's okay. You know, I always say to allow yourself to feel how you feel, and then tomorrow's a brand new day, all right? You got to learn to transmute that, you know what I mean? And for some people, it may not be a good day all the time, you know, but maybe you always find a way to find a positive in your situation. And I respect people who are like that, because at the end of the day, we are all going through something, no matter how big or small it is. At the end of the day, having compassion and understanding for everybody's, you know, personal situations and things like that, and being respectful is also another thing. So let's jump right into it and see what messages you might need to know for today. Okay, so Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for May 5th? Please give them clarity and understanding, and always protect and guide them, regardless if it's from my videos that they're seeing or somebody else, but always give them the clarity and understanding that they need at this time. Okay, guys, so let's see. You guys might hear the truck, so I'm going to pause this. Guys, sorry about that. There was a truck passing by, and so I just wanted to pause the video so that, you know, you guys don't have to hear all of that. But let's see what you need to know. So, Spirit, what messages do you have? Angel number 123 is also significant, but Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for May 5th? Thank you. Okay, guys, so it says, let it go. 18 could be very significant. So it says, this situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. Okay, so the number 18 could be very significant. Somebody could be born on the 18th. Take what resonates with that. But 1 and 8 talks about new beginnings and stepping into your power, abundances, things of that matter. Okay. Now, for some of you guys with the number 9, 1 and 9 talks about, you know, long distance journeys. This could be traveling for some of you, you know, learning something new. So higher educations, things like that could be significant. This energy keeps showing up a lot in the message, but even when it comes to the number 9, there's something about endings leading to transformation. So there could have been a cycle or a situation, an environment, a group of people, places, things where you may have released or cut off certain people or certain energies. And that is because you guys are focusing on what really matters, okay? Now, this may not resonate for everybody, but this could be significant for a small group of people. Something about you not settling for less could be very significant. So knowing that you are the child of the divine, okay, it's clear to see that you guys deserve what it is that you desire, okay, when it comes to your dreams, and not giving up when it comes to your dreams, okay? You could be showing up, you know, for a lot of people right now at this time where you are whole within yourself and what it is that you do, and you are showing people that it is okay to trust the universe or trust yourself, right? But there is something about you ending a cycle so that a new beginning can happen for you. So this is about being in alignment with your body, okay, your mind, your spirit, and also seeing about your purpose when it comes to like things unfolding, okay? So this may resonate for some of you as well when it comes to the energy. So Spirit, what other messages do you have at this time? And also 10th house could be significant. This could be about your success. Okay, this could be also, you know, your structures, career, etc. But take what resonates with this, okay? Even when it comes to like expertise, okay? We have your vibration is rising with the number 43, yeah. So there's something about your growth, okay? Spiritual growth could be significant, feeling whole within yourself, and also you occupying a higher energetic frequency at this time may be significant for some of you guys with the number 7, right? This could be about close and personal relationships, whether this is romantic, business, etc. There's something about justice, and this also showed up in the tarot messages as well. But there's something about justice when it comes to 7th house energy, or there's something about spirituality and having an inner knowing about a situation and trusting in divine timing, okay? Awakenings, spiritual gifts are very significant, but there's something that you could have seen, right? And you could have said something about this, or there's something about you saying something before leaving a situation. And basically, it's basically playing out on its own. Like people are starting to see what you were talking about. It's starting to happen. Okay, so there's something about your energy where if people do you wrong, or if people think that they're getting one over on you, or whatever that energy may be, where like manipulation type of energy, okay, there's something about people not realizing that once you take your energy back, or once your energy is gone from certain spaces or places or whatever the case is, it's almost like people start to get tower moments, right? Because you were actually put in those situations to help better the environment or better the situations that you were in. But in actuality, people did not look at it like that. They looked at it as, oh, well, because I have a degree, or I have, you know, experience, or I know this person so I can connect with whoever I want, I don't need the collective, right? I can do whatever I want without the collective, but not realizing that you were a blessing in disguise, and you were trying to help people raise their vibrations. Instead, they wanted to stay in that low vibration. Let them, okay? Let them. Okay, so take what resonates with that. Some of you guys, when it comes to praying from the heart, like I said, you guys could be praying from the heart when it comes to reaching out to the divine, when it comes to your concerns. Angel number 23, okay, which equals 5, right? 2 and 3 equals 5. So there's something about change when it comes to, you know, freedom, or change when it comes to, like I said, new beginnings and new experiences. At the bottom of the deck, all is in perfect timing. So yeah, you guys are in the right energetic frequency at this time, even if it doesn't look like it or feel like it. You guys are on the right path, right? So obviously take what resonates with that too. It's like, a lot of times things may not look the way that we want it to or expect it to, but there's something about you guys listening to your inner knowing as well. So again, listening to your inner knowing, and also your third eye chakra could be also activated. So take what resonates with that too, right? So we have sadness and isolation. So some of you guys, like I said, you guys are letting go when it comes to sadness and isolation, okay? So if you were feeling like you were being isolated at this time, or there was something about the past that made you feel like you needed to isolate, or you felt sad about certain things, or people try to make you feel sad, okay, about being isolated. Like maybe you enjoy being alone, okay? And people might think that you're sad when you're alone, but in actuality, you could be shaking your booty in your room, listening to music, eating, you know, Cheetos, okay? Like you could be having a really good time in your own company. And what I find very interesting about that is, if you are dealing with people who are not accustomed to being alone, like they want to be around somebody like 24/7, that's also something they got to work on as well. That's not your job to fix that on somebody else. But there is something about this energy where some of you guys may have like this mindset where it's like, look, I was born alone and I'll die alone, okay? And some of you guys don't mind having connections, but if you're going to have connections, it has to make sense, right? Like, again, like I said, a lot of you guys, when it comes to dealing with people, places, and things, it's not to say that you guys don't want to be around people or have friendship groups or things like that, but let's be realistic. If you're always being backstabbed or lied on, or, you know, things like that, obviously you're going to want to be by yourself, okay? But when it comes to like your creativity and how you express yourself through your art or your voice or whatever it is that you're doing, there's something about you birthing a new vision, okay? Collaborations could be very significant. So again, if you guys were feeling like you guys were alone, like say in the past, people try to isolate you on purpose, there's something about that changing as well, okay? So some of you guys could have prayed from the heart when it comes to that energy, and that could be changing at this time, okay? Yeah, so some of you guys, when it comes to feeling alone, with the number 5, change, right? I did say this too. Change is very significant. So there's something about you lighting your own path, trailblazing your own path, okay? For some of you guys too, when it comes to settling for less, like I said, you guys could have been in situations where, you know, people try to make you feel alone or isolate you, right? That is all changing, okay? So it's almost like karma works in funny ways. It's like the same people that were trying to isolate you or make you look like you were crazy or make you look like you were the problem. In actuality, they're the problem, okay? They're receiving their karma in different ways, and that's nothing that you have to worry about. The universe is always working in some type of way, okay? 5 talks about you guys lighting your own path, trailblazing your own path. that. So again, like I said, if people were trying to make you feel isolated or alone, you're creating your own community. You're creating your own path. You're creating your own trailblazing type of energy for people that are like you or resonate with you. They can feel comfortable in your energy because they understand you, because you understand them. Okay. And this may not resonate, like I said, for everybody, but this is also, you know, clarity for some of you guys when it comes to not settling for less. Okay. So yeah, we have love abounds with the number 1 here. Okay, new beginning, starting something new, right? So again, if you were somebody who, you know, people were trying to make you feel like you were alone and whatever the case is, like I said, love abounds and you guys are moving on, right? You guys are moving on. You guys are moving forward with the 8th house. Death and transformation is significant, stepping into your power. Okay, so if this was like communities of groups or people where it's like everybody's so cliquey, you're the one that's showing up as the lone wolf and you don't care if you have to do things by yourself. You would rather be alone and do things alone than be in spaces or environments or with people who pretend a lot or act like they care about your well-being, but they just make it worse or they're not helping the situation. Okay, or you could be dealing with people where they feel like because they have money or they, you know, they do whatever they do at their jobs or whatever the case is, they feel like they have control of the situation or control of you, right? And nobody has control of, you know, the collective but themselves. So take what resonates with that. Like you guys are releasing and moving on and starting new things that allow you to be in this energy of success in your own right. Okay, this card says spread your wings. Okay, so some of you guys with the number 2, you guys are spreading your wings. Partnerships are very significant. Like I said, whether you win or lose, you're going to speak up about certain matters. So angel number 555 is also significant. Okay, whether you win or lose, okay, at the end of the day, sword energy, you're going to bring clarity to situations, whether people like it or not. And I think that is the issue with a lot of people at this time right now for the collective. It's like you guys could be speaking truth on certain things or bringing up certain topics or conversations. And you could also be dealing with people at this time who want to just hide, okay, or brush things under the rug or act like it's not happening, right? Whether you win or lose, you're going to speak up about certain matters when it comes to throat chakra energy, okay? Release is very significant with the number 13. Okay, this talks about transformations and rebirth, okay? And also when it comes to the number 4, this talks about stability, okay? Master. So there's something about you mastering something when it comes to your emotions, okay? Your heart, your energy, that kind of thing, okay? And seeking truth. So for some of you guys, when it comes to this energy too, you are seekers, okay? You are seekers, mystics, visionaries, analysts, etc., okay? You have inner knowing and you also have clarity. You can go within yourself and reflect on a situation and also have clarity at the same time, or you could bring clarity to other people because of your gifts awakening, right? So there's something about trusting in divine timing, but also having analytical and also intuitive balance, okay? And not everybody's going to understand that about you because you guys are built differently. There's something about being multidimensional and multifaceted, right? So take what resonates with that too. I don't know what kind of card is in here, but something doesn't belong. Aha, what are you doing in here, moon card? This is from my last reading that I did when I did the Moonology deck. As you guys can see, it does not belong here. Go back in here, little fella. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah. And luckily the deck is like right beside me because I have a stand by my desk where I keep all my tarot cards and stuff like that. Now I can't even close the damn thing. Anyways, okay. So that's done. Okay. But yeah, I'm like, what is that? I'm like, what's peeking out like that? And it looks different too. Okay, so let's see. Back to the regular schedule program. All right, guys. So Spirit, what else can you tell the collective at this time? Thank you. Yeah, we have spiritual growth. Okay, you guys have you know, some type of spiritual growth that you guys are going through. Okay, you guys are growing, you know, mentally, physically. Okay, because you guys are going through this spiritual growth, there's something about you being able to expect miracles. Okay, so know that things are working out in your favor, like I said, regardless of how it may look. okay? We also have opportunity and change, okay? So you guys are spreading your wings, and because you guys are spreading your wings, it's bringing in opportunities and change in your energy. And like I said, 555 is also significant. So take what resonates with that. Birds could be very significant as well. You could resonate with nature when it comes to like birds and things like that, okay? But I think that truck is coming back out again. I don't know, I hear it. But if I do hear it get louder, then I'll just pause the video. Oh, thank you, Spirit. So yeah, we have change, and you guys are going through some type of transformation. So yeah, take what resonates with that too. That's clarity. Okay, guys. Expect miracles when it comes to transformations, and you guys are cutting the cords. Okay, when it comes to dealing with certain people, places, and things. Now, this cord could be anything. It could be friends, family, okay, whatever it is, right? And also compassion could be very significant, and ease and grace. Okay, and then we also have strength and guidance. Okay, so yeah, take what resonates with that energy. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Again, thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys as always. Follow me on YouTube and TikTok if you guys are looking for, you know, closed captions. Definitely check out YouTube. But check out my website at www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. Hold on, guys. Like I was saying, you guys can follow my website at www.mysteriouslyunique.ca, okay, where you guys can either book a reading or just check out my blogs and things like that. But again, thank you guys for the support. Like I said, for those who have been rocking with me and watching my videos and supporting my content, and not only that, just resonating with the messages and things like that. I appreciate that. And also resonating with the quality of work. I appreciate you guys who appreciate, you know, organization. Okay, guys. I know when it comes to tarot readings, there's no right or wrong, but I don't know, maybe because I'm still in that 9 to 5 mindset or mode, I like to just be organized. If you guys notice, I try to do my readings early in the mornings and post it for you guys so that you guys can get it for the rest of the day. And then you don't even see me for the rest of the day unless I feel called to. So that's another thing too, right? I don't like to do unnecessary messages. I just like to give you guys what I feel like you guys need, and then I just go about my day, right? So some of you may like that, some of you may resonate with that, some of you might not like that, and that's okay, okay? But like I said, I do appreciate those who have been rocking with me, supporting me, reposting, all that good stuff. I appreciate that. And like I said, one day, hopefully, I can give back to my soul tribe and my community when the time is right, okay, guys? But I love you guys, thank you guys, and I hope that you guys, you know, enjoy the rest of your day. And even when it comes to like your goals and dreams, regardless if people like what you post or support what you do or whatever the case is, always still show up for yourself no matter what, because eventually you will find your people, and eventually you will find people who rock with you. All right, guys? Take it from me. I know, okay? Like one day I'll have people following me like crazy, and then all of a sudden I have people like unfollowing me. And I think that's why I also mentioned that, because I don't care about numbers. I care more about the message being relayed. Like, that's it, you know? And also giving clarity and explaining the messages in those cards as well. Like, I'm not gonna say, yeah, first house, and leave it at that. No, what is the first house? It's about self, it's about personal life, it's about independence. Like, going in like that could be significant, and some of you guys may resonate with that. And yeah, thank you for that. You know, thank you for those who appreciate, you know, details, right? And things like that. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys, have a great Tuesday, and I love you guys, and yeah, bye.